All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us here today. We're glad you're here to learn a little bit more about ReadySkill and our upcoming programs. My name is Emily Howard. I am our program lead here at ReadySkill, and I'm recording this session for any of our friends and colleagues who are unable to attend today. So where we're going, we'll keep this short, no more than 30 minutes. We just want to share more about ReadySkill and our upcoming programs that are launching just after the first of the year. So we'll set the stage by talking a little bit about ReadySkill, who we are, our purpose and philosophy around learning and support, and we'll give an overview of our two upcoming programs in medical assistance and solar installation. And we'll finish up with application details and make sure we answer any questions you might have. With that, I'll kick it over to Kelly to talk a little bit about ReadySkill.
Great. Thank you so much, Emily. It is great to have you all here. My name is Kelly Bean. Welcome to ReadySkill. I have been with ReadySkill for about a little over 2.5 years, and I cannot be more excited to introduce ReadySkill to you. We are part of and funded by the Mid-Ohio Food Collective, and as well as in partnership with a variety of institutions and organizations that you can see here on the slide. Our academic partners, our local social service partners, our employer partners, we all work together to help provide skilling and education and services to others to help get them and you new roles that are at a higher wage. So what is ReadySkill? It's a platform that connects to services and employers holistically. The app has been in development for the last couple of years, and participants in these next two programs are going to be our first to use it. We're super excited about that. And this platform that we're building is going to help streamline and connect you as a learner to social services, things that might be getting in the way of you inquiring new skills. And for those of you that are social service partners, it also helps connect you to and provide opportunities for those that you're servicing. So we recognize, like I mentioned, that life can get in the way of both your education and your career. So we're going to use this app and our social service partners to connect you to these resources while you're in the ReadySkill program. We know that your strengths and your experiences are unique to you as a learner. And for those of you as our social service partners, we know that that your clients have unique strengths and experiences. And so what we're looking to build is personalized support and a go-to team that is going to support learners along the way. But we also recognize that there's more to success in a new career than just learning a technical skill. So while you're in the program, you're also going to have support like one-on-one coaching, career workshops, and opportunities to connect with mentors, as well as a chance to build some hands-on skills. ReadySkill also has a wide network of employers who are eager to hire learners from our programs. And so we're going to help you get ready and connect you along the way. So by bringing together all of these elements, we hope to address the whole picture of getting you to that higher paying career opportunity and to your next best opportunity, whatever that may be. And so with that, I'm going to ask Emily to share about our two upcoming programs that I'm super excited about. So Emily, I'll pass it back to you.
Thanks, Kelly. So we're really excited to launch these two upcoming programs, as I said, just after the first of the year, and we'll talk about each one separately. So we are looking for 30 learners who are interested in becoming medical assistants for our healthcare pathway, which is sponsored by Humana. These learners will go through a 7-month fully funded program with ReadySkill, where you as a learner or as a social service provider would be referring a learner to be working towards a certified clinical medical assistant credential, which is a mouthful. This online credential is provided by Franklin University in partnership with MedCerts, and learners will also have the opportunity for clinical skill building as an added benefit to this program, which I'll speak to in a moment. So why did we choose medical assistants? There's a number of reasons. It's one of the fastest growing occupations in Ohio, the enormous potential for growth over the next decade or so. They're enormously in demand from our community and employer partners. We hear from our network of partners frequently that this is a role they're really hoping to fill with skilled and talented folks. And the certified clinical medical assistant certification is a foundation with enormous stackable potential for folks in the healthcare field. So you can earn 13 credits towards an associate's or bachelor's through Franklin University. It's a springboard to several different types of jobs in healthcare. So the good fun stuff, the pathway details. So applications will be opening January 3rd, 2023. The delivery method is both online and in person. The online certificate portion, or the certificate portion is completely online, again, provided through Franklin University. It's self-paced, which means that you will go through it at your own pace, even though you'll have certain milestones to meet along the way. And they anticipated it takes about 15 to 20 hours a week to devote to the online portion. And when you're about 60% of the way through the online coursework, we'll help you be placed in a clinical preceptorship or training where you can get real life practice on the skills you need to be a medical assistant. This is in person, real hands-on ability to get the skills that you need to be successful in a medical assistant role, and gives you the opportunity to interact with some employers as you're building those skills. And it makes you very appealing to have this additional skills as part of your resume. In terms of eligibility, we are looking for adults living in Central Ohio with a high school degree or equivalent and that are authorized to work in the United States. You'll need a laptop or regular access to the internet, obviously for the online certificate component, but we can potentially help if that's a barrier to anyone. So we want to make sure that we call that out, that if that's an issue for anyone, we have some tools and resources we can use for that. As a medical assistant, you'll likely be working in a doctor's office or clinic, doing things like taking vitals, working with patients, assisting with minor procedures. And so we're looking for folks who are comfortable in that healthcare setting. And most importantly, and should be at the top of the list, I think this is a fully funded program that's available at no cost to students. This would be $5,000 or $6,000 if a learner pursued this on their own, with no guarantee or opportunity for that clinical practice and all these other wonderful wraparound services that we provide here at ReadySkill. So I want to give just a quick overview of the program journey. As learners are working on their coursework online, again, we'll be supporting with those resources and career support along the way. And again, when you're roughly halfway through the program, we'll get learners placed with our partners to build those clinical skills. And at the end of this journey, you'll be prepared to take that certified clinical medical assisting exam, which is a nationwide credential, and help you prepare for employment. So we'll connect you to our employer partners that, again, are desperately seeking those medical assistants. And here's just another way to look at all of the support that ReadySkill learners have. So MedCert is providing the online coursework and the exam prep in a very holistic sense and is available for that online learning piece. Franklin provides the additional skill building days and those clinical opportunities. And as ReadySkill, we support you through the whole journey with the social service resources, career prep, mentorship, and support as you'll be going through this learning experience. All right, so we'll shift quickly to talk about the solar installation pathway, which is sponsored by IGS Energy. So we are looking for 25 learners who are interested in sustainability and entering a skilled trade. This program is shorter than the medical assistant program. It's roughly 5 months, and you'll earn a NABCEP Photovoltaic Associate Credential. NABCEP is the North American Board of Certified Energy Professionals, another mouthful. And that will be, that coursework will take place through Solar Energy International. And they'll also, which is online, and there will also be some in-person skill building opportunities and shadowing to see a day in the life of a solar installer. As a participant, you'll also have the same social service support resources and career support that we've touched on earlier. Again, why did we choose this career? This credential opens the door to both technical and back office jobs in sustainability, like solar installation, inspection, system design, maintenance, solar installation sales. It really gives you the tools to open that gateway for those jobs and green economy jobs, which are booming. I'm sure you've seen in the news, and that the sustainability industry in general is booming. So in the next decade, solar installation is projected to be one of the fastest growing occupations in the US. And IGS and other employers are hoping to provide more opportunities for folks who have been historically excluded from green jobs, like women and people of color. So we're really excited to be partnering with them on this program. And again, just the quick pathway highlights. This application will also open January 3rd. As I mentioned, the coursework is online. This will take about 10 to 15 hours a week and is 12 weeks with some additional services on either end. You'll have an instructor and assignments, and we'll be learning as a cohort. And then there'll also be some in-person skill building opportunities that ReadySkill is coordinating as you finish up that online coursework. In terms of eligibility, we're looking for adults in Central Ohio with a high school degree or equivalent, authorized to work in the United States, have a valid driver's license. That's an additional eligibility component for this. And then also have a laptop and regular access to the internet, as this is an online program as well. And as you might guess, for folks who are hoping to go into solar installation, there's a physical component to the job. So comfortability working with basic hand tools, comfortable being at heights, and being on a roof would be important things to consider for if you as a learner are considering this, or are you as a social service provider thinking about referring someone to this program. So just like the medical assistant program, this is fully funded and free to learners. Quick view of the journey here. So you'll go through the online coursework, again, be supported along the way. And as you complete the online portion, we'll organize those skill and shadowing opportunities and connect you to potential employers while you study for the NABCEP Photovoltaic Associate exam, which is also covered as part of the fee for the exam is also covered as part of this program. And finally, you can see how this program fits together. This is an online certificate provided through Solar Energy International, and then ReadySkill supports you along the way with those career support, wraparound support, and hands-on training opportunities. So we put you, the learner, at the center at ReadySkill. Your coach helps you with your career, advocates help you get the social services you need, and the ReadySkill navigator pulls everything together to you. You'll have a team of folks to support you along your journey and help you identify and find and get to your best opportunity. So we're really proud of what we've put together here at ReadySkill, and are really excited to have our next 2 batches of learners go through our programs. So with that, we want to make sure you have all the information you need to either apply yourself or to have social service providers make referrals to us. So applications will open again January 3rd, 2023, right around the corner. First round decisions will be made in late January. Again, we have target numbers. We're looking for 30 medical assistants and 25 solar installation potential learners. So this is first come, first serve as we'll go through this application and admissions process. So If you're a social service provider and you have a client or customer in mind, we're happy to start that conversation now before applications are open. So just reach out to us at info@readyskill.io. We also have a sign up on our website to be kept in the loop on application or any updates. So if you go to our program pages on our website, you'll have the opportunity to sign up there, and we'll keep you in the loop as the applications open and as we start to gear up for these programs. So with that, I think that brings us to the end, and I want to make sure we have time for any questions if there are any.
That's great. And Emily, as we're waiting for some questions to come in, just want to call out once again the support of Humana and IGS Energy for funding these 2 pathways for learners. It's really a great opportunity, and so thankful for their support.